before I'm 30. Come on. In there. Alright, well, greetings, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Toy Soldiers Season 1, Episode 1. It wasn't my intention to mislead you. It should have never been this way. Now, I say that on purpose because, you know, I will admit that with friends, family, and acquaintances from the past, it was not my intention to mislead them, and it should never have been this way for many matters. Like, I shouldn't have waited till I was 30, you know, to be flying these things, alright? And, of course, if I could change the education system to name one matter, I'd say infuse aviation, animals, and more real-life concepts, you know, within our school systems. And, of course, have our school systems be run like Civil Air Patrol, non-combatant mode, to begin with at first. Like in this video, this is what I have in mind. The reason why I go off of Toy Soldiers by Martika for this video is because this is my last weekend before I'm 30, and of course, especially with all the regrets I have in life, like not flying this early enough and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 not being released early enough. But I understand, you know, this is an ever so developing world. You know, it was not my intention to mislead. And it should never have been this way. And for episode 2, I'm thinking, it's true, I did extend the invitation. I don't know how long you'd stay. So, okay, in this episode, we'll say this. In a parallel world where airships rule the skies, airship, I'll call it Showa. You know how Hindenburg's call sign is Deka? We're called Showa. Airship Showa, of course, is at the unofficial Manzawa Mountain Air Range Depot. Canine Companion's banner is unfurled. All we really need to do is do a stuff swap and final configs for takeoff, and to the whatever whenever Expo we go. So, of course, this is no ordinary airship. It is a vessel of dreams, secrets, and unexpected reunions. Almost everybody has hearts of gold on board. We reflect both determination and nostalgia. We have a mission, one that transcends mere cargo deliveries or reconnaissance flights. Our mission is to, of course, reunite old friends, family, and acquaintances, even if the heavens themselves conspire against us. So, alright. Let's do whatever you do. Alright, let's see. Do you remember if the skies remember our laughter? Our shared stories? Oh, the sky has a memory longer than our fur. We're not just chasing stars, we're chasing echoes of the past. There's, of course, a reunion that defies gravity and logic. The Whatever Whenever Expo at Coronado Airport is our nexus. We all sense it too, right? Canine companions, skybound friends unite. Alright, listen closely. Our beloved Skylabs, Sky Retrievers, of course, carry messages beyond the clouds. They're more than companions or conduits of destiny. How? Why this expo? Because our friends, family, and acquaintances, we also believe in the magic of flight. We love the skies they sounds, and today we honor the legacy. Some of us have been restless, right? As if they know something we don't. Well, we guide to the Whatever Whenever Expo. Alright. Y'all ready for this? The Whatever Whenever Expo awaits. We trace the ancient sky maps. Prophecy speaks of reunions, threads woven across time, but there's a confession some of us must make. It wasn't my intention to mislead you. It should have never been this way. The truth is, I've been meaning to carry out this reunion, or these flight simulations, because I used to think that you had to be 18 to have a YouTube account, but I'm glad it's been lowered to 13. And it should be lowered to 13. The age. That's actually one thing I regret in my life, too, is that it wasn't my intention to mislead either of you, because if if I could take it all back, I wish I started my YouTube account as early as 13. Or if such thing existed, gotten a kid's account back then. And I wish I'd never hated my voice. So anyway. Okay. Why now? Time had to be right. The skies demand it. Because, well, what can I say? Sometimes even historians must be dreamers. Okay, so without further ado, let's do a config before takeoff. Okay, let me check the navigator position. Alright. Everybody alright? Stuff swap begins now. So again, stuff swap begins now. Okay. Is the gas okay? Alright. Is the Vyond Logic gas control okay? Alright, stuff swap begins right away. Before I do that, since you're on a Japanese airship, let's see what you have here. Takai! Shita! 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 Okay. The first thing to do, let me take you out. Okay. Alright. Since we're here, nav station is set up. Dane Wacho. Dane Wacho. Dane Wacho. Dane Wacho. Dane Wacho. This is a Dane Wacho. 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 The reason why I do is because they say repetition's the mother of skill. You know, one of the differences I want to make in the community is that I want to be one of those people as much as possible who could work with others if they don't get something for a certain amount of time. Or whatever. Alright. Took way too much time here. Let's go. It's going to be heavy. And again. Okay. Okay, stuff swap begins now. Alright, the stuff swap, it begins right now. You're gonna get the tilt warning, but part of the deal, right? Got everything alright? Alright. Alright. Complete. Alright, are you ready? Okay, we trust. Got each other's backs. Okay. Everything's going now. Alright. Equalize. Okay, all set. At least I think. Part of the deal is you're gonna get the tilt warning, okay? Let's go.
Release mooring.
Copy. Copy.
Copy.
Do this.
Haul up the moorings.
Roger. Roger.
I'll manually raise the
Roger.
gear. Okay. Looks like we're high enough now. What time being recorded this video. So in that case, let me get everyone on cruise stations.
All crew on cruise station.
All crew to cruise station.
I wonder why it keeps quaking. Why do I have to drop ballast even though I'm in the desert? Okay. Alright. Let's do this. As soon as this thing stops ascending, we'll go ahead and go to all ahead full. As soon as it stops ascending. Okay, we're gonna pass through Meadow Lake, so. Alright, I gotta get this thing high enough because when you know, I almost wrecked into Meadow Lake anyway. So, alright. This is the best I can do. All ahead full. Alright, so while this thing's picking up speed, the engine's hum like forgotten ballads. You know, since we're not just lifting off, we're lifting veils. Our compi are, of course, our compasses are pointing to the reunion. All the canine companions retrievers on board. Woof! Skybound friends reunite. As we head towards Meadow Lake, some people ask on board. Let me check the left side real quick, okay? Alright. So it looks like we're done here, checking the left. Everyone else will check it out, so anyway. As we're in the cruising phase, of course. First, do you ever wonder if the sky remembers our laughter? Our shared stories? Ah, the sky has a memory longer than all our hair, including our fur. Speaking of memories, have you seen any of these constellations? They resemble a celestial spanner. We're not just chasing stars, we're chasing echoes of the past. Let's point to some reunions. Reunions that defy gravity and logic. The whenever Expo at Coronado Airport continues to await. That Expo is our nexus. Speaking of which, you get to go into chase view in this video. Of all times I've flown Airship Hirohito or Showa, you get to, of course, go into chase view. But of course, I repurpose Showa for good things, like, for example, like stop disruption of canine therapy sessions is why I have this. I have this on so that way we can help stop the disruption against canine therapy sessions. Okay, I'm gonna release some ballast here. Okay, looks like we're hanging some cloud cover here, so it's probably not a good idea, once again, to discuss the landing procedure. Okay, our landing procedure today is that immediately after passing by UNM Hospital, I'm going to cut the throttle all the way to idle, so we don't have to go to reverse, and so we can make it to the Coronado Airport, okay? And of course, the airship should be at least idle speed, or actually, about the idle speed, we got to be over Coronado Airport to do that. To be idle speed. And of course, if we're too far from Coronado Airport, I'll go to half speed. And of course, if we're within 2.5 mile radius, or maybe even 2 mile radius of Coronado Airport, statute that is, because I go off of statute miles, we will of course reduce the throttle all the way to idle and allow the airship to glide into the Coronado Airport. My desired heading to land at Coronado Airport is within the high 340s, or 350. I'm okay with 351, you know, not to exceed, of course, 340 to 360 degree range. Actually, so I actually want to get this within the 340 range, high 340 range as far as headings go. For, of course, we have the whenever Expo to go to. And speaking of which, not a bad idea to check the nav station. Where we are, since I do short routes and I'm comfortable with it for the time being, I record this video. As the sun comes out, sun's out. I'll say we're in the general direction where my cursor is, as usual. The reason why I say that is because I can't zoom all the way in for the time being. Until or unless, you know, since I have these eye devices, I can take a screenshot of this and tell you where I typically go. And this also raises the question, if I can get out of here okay. You guys alright? Do you have telephone etiquette or anything like that? I trust you do. And if you want to be on this airship, you better have telephone etiquette. Do you have telephone etiquette, either of you, or do you have gonio etiquette? Oh no. I better get back in the control car. Or get the front position now. Speaking of which, yeah, Vyond Logic gas cells check out okay. All 3 lights are red. Remember now, I don't fly off hydrogen. I fly off Vyond Logic and Plotagon Logic. Let's forward. Whoa. The airship's tilting to the right slightly, so probably not a bad idea to release some ballast. Oh gosh. Emergency ballast okay. Do you think so? That should make it lighter upon landing. Let me go to the orders page and let me see where. Let me check the true position first. We're heading towards the canyon. Okay. We're over the canyon. That divides, I believe it divides Los Lunas and Albuquerque. Alright. Let's do it.
Prepare for landing.
Roger, all crew to landing station.
Ready to land.
Ready to land.
Okay, let's position with Mesa Del Soll. Alright, at this point Showa is going to fly over Mesa Del Soll. You know how Hindenburg was called Deca? Our radio code for this airship is Showa. The reason why I chose Showa is because that's, of course, Emperor Hirohito's one of the nicknames, of course. But I repurposed my Airship Hirohito to show and tell, look, you do not disrupt canine therapy sessions. Especially to those of canine companions, you do not disrupt their sessions. Okay, we enter, of course, Mesa Del Soll neighborhood, or the Mesa Del Soll district. And of course it seems as if it's obscured by clouds. As we look down below, Here's the Netflix studio. Here's some recycling plant that caught on fire, or is it? Because back in the summer of 2023, a recycling plant caught on fire, so I stayed inside mostly. It sucked I couldn't go outside because it was summertime and best time to go outside. And of course, a lot of rubber and plastic were burned. I may be wrong, but I'm not sure. I think that's the new international school I'm seeing here. It's either this building or this building. I went there to help out with a solar eclipse with the Civil Air Patrol back in April of 2024. Right to our left, here's a dog park that me, Brennan, and Eddie's dog Sonic hung out. Right here, here's that dog park that me, Brennan, and Sonic had to ourselves. And now we are, of course, flying over a drag strip. Dead below is a drag strip, so I know some of you guys and gals on board are drag racers. But now's not the time to drag race, right? Now's the time to go to the whatever, whenever Expo. There's another canyon thing. Alright, y'all better scout out Albuquerque International Sunport. We all agreed that this is what the airship's going to be utilized for, right? Okay. And so our plan is, sometime after we pass UNM Hospital, hear me correctly, plans after we pass UNM Hospital, of course, I will reduce the engines all the way to idle. Actually, all the way to full reverse to slow down. So we can make the Expo. We're going there as quick as we can. They're referring to the Expo, that is. And this is a route that I'm, comfortable with. Alright, so Showa has entered Albuquerque. At this point, Airship Showa has entered Albuquerque. Let me show you things and stuff along the way. To our left, of course, we have UNM South Golf Course. You have little known areas like, actually very well known areas like the South Valley, Eclipse Aviation Hangar, and to our left, of course, is the Sheraton by the Sunport. The hotel keeps changing its name. Milne Stadium, UNM Sports Facilities. Somewhere out here is the UNM Cancer Center, which is actually, that's Lobo Village. The UNM Cancer Center is I think way out here somewhere. Now we're, of course, approaching University of New Mexico Hospital. There's a cemetery of some kind. Some school. And we're approaching the University of New Mexico. Jefferson Middle School. Okay, at this point I'm going to make the announcement as I steer the airship. Approaching University of New Mexico, UNM Hospital. Stay aboard Airship Hirohito, for you have a job to do. In other words, approaching University of New Mexico, UNM Hospital. Approaching University of New Mexico, UNM Hospital. Stay aboard Airship Showa, for you have a job to do. Alright, here's Presbyterian Main Hospital. And there's downtown Albuquerque here. Aldous Heart Hospital, Medical Center. Okay, now you're talking. You've now passed UNM Hospital. And we're flying over the area, like right below is where Whole Foods and of course American Home Furniture moved. This is Savers, old American Home Furniture location. Grisham Park, and of course engines full reverse now. Del Norte High School, Arroyo Del Soll Golf Course, and right below me, of course, is Loveless Women's Hospital. Loveless Women's Hospital. You're right here. So, yeah, Eliza, I'm flying over your birthplace. Okay. So right now we're headed towards the Arroyo Del Soll Golf Course, and we're headed towards some school here. There's some medical plaza here. Here's the North Domingo Baca Park North Domingo Baca Park. Alright. Also dead ahead, if you can make it out alright. The North Domingo Baca Park Multi-Generational Center. And right here, covered by clouds, is the UNM Family Health Academy. That's where I choose to get my health care. There's the Twin City Sister Park, supposedly. Some medical plaza right below. Okay, let's look out the starboard side of the aircraft. The airship, that is. Now you're talking, I think. Dead below. Right here. That's where I get my health care. Right below. Right below is where I get it. My health care, that is. Okay, we're moving slowly into Coronado Airport. So alright at this point. So if you look to our left here, there's the Balloon Fiesta Park. There's the Journal Center. Here's the Wildflower Park. And also right below us, to the port side of Airship Showa, we have the Twin City Sisters Park, some medical plaza. I went there, of course, 21 years ago, coming up on for some blood work in this general area here. And next off, we have a church right below us. And you know, I think that's Twin City Sister Park right here. I'm not sure. Actually, I think that's Loma del Norte Park. Right below us somewhere is Dennis Chavez Elementary School, which is hidden by clouds, including a spot where I meet for the Civil Air Patrol Spirit Squadron, or the Heights 1st Composite Squadron for the evening hours, on a Thursday that is. And also, to our right here is La Cueva Town Center. Actually, now you're talking. Here's, of course, Dennis Chavez Elementary School, where I went for preschool. And now let's position this towards the Coronado Airport. Let's position Showa towards Coronado Airport. At this point, Showa should request for landing. I should have done that earlier. We're okay, it's simulator. Alright, and here's the North Domingo Baca Park Multi-Generational Center. Did something disconnect without my permission? Did I say to freeze? No. Okay. Okay, so landing's a very difficult phase, so that's why I've been quiet a lot. So landing's really difficult. Okay. It really is. Worth a shot though. Yeah. Landing tray 4-5, that's fine. Why, hello, Miss Elena, or whatever your name may be right now. I have another airship in my hands. I have Airship Hirohito in my hands. Hello, HOFFMANTOWN Church. Same goes for you, I have Airship Hirohito in my hands. And of course, Civil Air Patrol Spirit Squadron, as we call it. Heights 1st Composite Squadron. Look what I have here. I have Airship Showa in my hands. All repurposed for good. Okay? I have this airship to show and tell that you may not, I say, and you may not disrupt canine therapy sessions. You heard me correctly, you may not disrupt canine therapy sessions. Tell you what, Miss Lena, or whatever your name may be now, who's not afraid of dogs? Maybe I'll bring some of Canine companions. I'll say it again, I'll bring some of Canine companions in there to help provide therapy for your students. Hey, I need to land the ship. I can't stick around for long. I need to land it. That's top priority for me right now. Wildflower Park is right below us here. Hopefully there's a better view of Wildflower Park. The playground here is nice. I like to cut through there during Balloon Fiesta because, you know, it's quiet, it's mellow, and I cut through here. And now, of course, right here where my cursor is, that area is as dirty as a toilet. So, of course, I demand for improvement of that area. Alright, so now we're over Coronado Airport. Some helicopter just flew right below us. Probably bound for the Expo. For the whenever Expo. Okay, so we're slow speed ahead. I asked the telegraph to put the airship to slow speed ahead from the time I recorded this video. And I also fly Airship Showa today for the special reason here. If you can see HOFFMANTOWN Church out in the distance, I'm showing this. I have this airship today to show and tell that if you're hostile against any of our teachings, look what we have here. Yeah, and look. To and for those hostile against the teachings of HOFFMANTOWN Church, look what I have here. Again, this is to and for those who are hostile against the teachings of HOFFMANTOWN Church. Look at the fins. I just showed you the vertical fins. Again, if you look at the vertical fins, to and for those hostile against the... I'll say it again. To and for those hostile against the teachings of HOFFMANTOWN Church, look at the vertical fins. Idle. Engines idle. So whenever Expo should be dead below us. We may have to reverse the airship anyway because I took way too much time trying to get over. Oh yeah, what's that place? The UNM Hospital. That sounds creepy. Come on. Let's go. Let's line it with Coronado Airport now. Well, especially in easy mode, the Hindenburg class airships have gotten easier for me. We look now at Wildflower Park, and alright, once again, where my cursor is, that's the area that's as dirty as a toilet and must be cleaned whenever possible. Playground, same thing. How dirty of a toilet it is. You know, one porta potty is like really wobbly. It's the ship. That's what you're hearing. But anyway. Let me release some ballast. Maybe it'll quiet it down. Right below us, about Wildflower Park. Here's the area here that's as dirty as a toilet, like one porta potty is wobbly, while trash receptacles are getting full and they're not being emptied. Same goes for the playground here. It'll be nicer if that could all be taken care of. Here we have a baseball field, not far from Balloon Fiesta Park. Okay, so now we're over Coronado Airport. You know, I don't even care at this point, really. Or do I? Actually, I'll move the airship a little bit forward. fast is this airship even going? Hopefully this thing won't land in the middle of the road. It shouldn't kill any of you guys. Should be alright. What's with all this equipment at the Balloon Fiesta Park here? You know, I tried taking Showa there a while back, but I wrecked into things and stuff there. I guess it's possible, but I'd rather land this thing at an airport. Regardless of airship variant I choose in the simulator. Because they belong at airports. They are referring to airships. Okay, we're going to be in desired position real soon, so right now I'm going to clean up the navigator station. Hey, time to clean up. A little drone show won't hurt. Okay, map goes away. Before I go back in. Hey. You all have telephone etiquette? Back to the control car. Okay, below. We're really high. We've got to, of course, get down now. So. Alright, at this point I'm going to give orders to prepare for descent. Expect this thing to keel over and correct itself. So upon landing, let's go to whatever, whenever Expo.
Drop the moorings.
Roger. Copy.
Copy.
Grab the ropes.
I'll keep the megaphone up until then. Are you ready? All right. Sure thing this thing is descending slowly, so I'm going to go ahead and begin the process of one more thing while this thing descends. It's better to go slow while this thing descends. I'm not going to expose you to the sun much longer, so. As I open one more thing, I want to say that from the time being, anyway, as I descend, I want to say from the time being I recorded this video, this is my last Sunday of my 20s from the time I recorded. Now I'll be Big Tree 0, Big 3-0, whatever you want to call it, by this Saturday. At 10:03 U.S. Mountain Time, technically. But when the day rolls in, I'm actually gonna, at this point, like I normally do, I'm gonna make it Tree 0. When I wake up in the morning, or when the clock strikes, of course, 0000, of course, U.S. Mountain Time. I'll be Big Tree 0. As we land, of course, again, under my time, since I go off of midnight for the next day, for my birthday, U.S. Mountain Time, I'll be Big Tree 0. And I got some wishes fulfilled before I turned Big Tree 0. Which was, of course, fly this airship. And of all the skills I acquired in my 20s, let's see if I can just stop the engines. I'm trying to record this video. Well, still get to check the telegram. Okay, it's idle. So stop. Stop. So as Showa descends, we're in the area of the whenever Expo. And gosh, I just hope I don't, of course, crush anyone down there. I think we're in a bad spot from time to record this video. But bearing in mind too that I'm no airship expert, but I wish to get better at flying airships. And also right below us is the Sandia Memory Gardens Cemetery. And of course, here's Dennis Chavez Elementary School. Oh, somebody's flying over Dennis Chavez Elementary School to put on a show, I guess. What you gotta do, let them know that we have the Expo going on. And right here is North Domingo Baca Park Multi-Generational Center. Here you have a church, a Goodwill. A lot of good venue along this strip here. How I know, I live in Albuquerque, and of course, there's a lot of nice places. Within the Duke that you can go to. Wow, this descent rate is so slow. I, of course, need to continue the descent process here. Together as one. What happens from here? guess I need to put the megaphone up. And I'll keep it up. I really should not have taken this long. Let me see how everything is down there. Someone stole my Expo equipment again. Or the whatever, whenever Expo. Tell you what, even though the equipment may be gone from the time being I recorded this video, we could, of course, have the Expo anyway. I'm sure about it. Simulator, I can do as I please. Okay, as I deflate the airship, sure it's going to take a while. Okay, we're at 5,000 feet now, according to this. In the 5,000 foot range. Okay. Let's go outside. That medevac coming in. Okay, things I meant to tell you during the landing process. Alright. As we're descending, handlers, listen closely. If I told you already, I'm going to tell you again. I'm pretending I'm at the megaphone. Our beloved sky retrievers carry messages beyond the clouds. They're more than companions, they're conduits of destiny. Why now? Why this expo? Because we all believe in the magic of flight. These skies, these retrievers, and today we honor the legacies. Sure, some of you have been restless about this, and I understand that. I want to accomplish some things before I turn 30. We're on our way to the Expo. It's just that this thing takes a while to land. Ah, that's sun. Oh look, there's Airship Showa's shadow as we're coming in for landing. Ah, Showa. That should show and tell folks that no, you do not disrupt canine therapy sessions. Taking forever to land. Do you think Showa likes it when you take forever? I don't think so. Okay, let's position the airship towards the whatever, whenever Expo. At this point, it was cool to look at Showa's shadow. It's right below us. Uh-oh. Looks like we're landing on the Expo. We'll do what we can as far as having an Expo here. Even though my equipment kept disappearing, which came from this thing here, 42 Campout. Even though my equipment kept disappearing. We'll do something, okay? Nothing wrong with playing pretend. That's what I like to do a lot. Thanks to a quirky art teacher, I grew up in the 90s, where playing pretend was the thing. Some hot air balloon. Right up there. What are they doing under these conditions? Showa shadow. Can I get down faster, I wonder? Alright. Come on, Showa, you can do it. Show me, Showa. Come on, Showa. Come on, Showa. We're almost down. I know this because I know the elevation of Coronado Airport. It's roughly a mile above sea level. I know this because a building at Coronado Airport says, "Welcome to Coronado Airport. Elevation between 5,270 and 5,280 feet above sea level." The Flight Simulator, I think, rounds it off, or X did anyway. Flight Simulator X and below did anyway. It's 5,280 feet above sea level, which is 1 statute mile above sea level. More like 5,280.2 feet above sea level. It's Coronado Airport. And we're almost there. I know for a fact the gear is down. If this thing keels over, that's fine. We'll figure something out. Get out of the way. I'm coming in. Big creeper van. We're almost down. 2, 1. Come on. Get down. Yes. Okay, let's do a check. Uh-oh. Ship's keeling over. Looks like we're all here for the Expo. Okay. Let me do a welfare check real quick, and then we can go to the Expo, okay? My equipment kept disappearing, so... Let me do a welfare check on board and see what happens. Alright, let me call the chief steward. Is everybody alright? We keeled over. This one. And so. Am I alright? Check the other end. Hey, this thing's keeling over. Are you sure you're alright? Okay, the equipment's gone. For the Expo, that is. Okay, the airship looks like it's deboardable now, so. Okay. Let's do this. I'm sure you're all anxious to get off. No problem, I can help with that.
Proceed with unboarding, please.
Roger. Starting unboarding.
Let me show you how this campout utility works real quick. Tell you what, I can actually do that. Look what I have. As the airship corrects itself. Well, you see, as you can see here, somebody thought it'd be funny, to take all my Expo equipment from me. Hey, you realize I worked hard to make this Expo even happen, right? Boarding should be finished within a minute or two. Looks like I can't align these tents. So. Especially because we've been at war, is why I take this truck out. A lot of things. If you ask me who we're going to war against. Do you even know how much work I put into this? me a lot of work to do in this video, so I'm just going to take the dogs out just to make this somewhat true. This is really hard to do with an airship. Okay, what I showed you here is a demonstration on how to use the 42 Flow Campout. I trust that boarding is finished by now, so let's do this. I don't even care how messed up it is. All the equipment, like fluid bowls and everything, they're on the trucks. At this point, it's Expo time. Yes, it is. Looks like the dogs are not showing themselves. I'm going to go into drone view. Hear that ghostly sound? Told you I've been at war over many matters. Okay, looks like all the dogs, some of the dogs are here for the expo. Hard to make them out, so. Okay, since we're here, of course, I'll say this. Since we're here, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whatever Wherever Expo. Alright, we're here. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whatever Wherever Expo, where wishes unfurl like paper cranes and their reality dances with the dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, like you said before, the ordinary becomes extraordinary here at this expo. What are your heart's desires? Okay, so if you wish to swim with mermaids, I guess I can help you with that. The aquatic pavilions. Follow the sound of the seashells. Timeless tea garden. Choose your tea leaf, my dear. Each brew unlocks a memory, perhaps a sip of lost childhood or forgotten love. I'll take it all, including unfinished dreams, please. Steep it slowly. The past will whisper secrets. Hall of Illusions. Step through, brave souls. Each reflection reveals a path untaken. I see. Alternate lives, missed chances. And the one you seek? The reflection that mirrors our hearts. It's there, but fractured. Celestial Bazaar. Trade your worries for stardust and mortal. Bargain with comet tails and moonbeams. I offer memories of lost love. Accepted. Your locket now holds a galaxy. Speak your truth, seeker. I wish to mend broken promises. Plant the seed. Water it with forgiveness. Step aboard. All friends, family, acquaintances. Since a lot of things are imaginary here. Some of these carousels spin backwards. Choose your moment. I'll ride the night I met her. Hold tight, stars remember. Y'all found what you... Some of you leaving so soon? Yeah, because this phase end of my life, I work for the weekend. We found what we needed, compromises. Remember, dear travelers, the whenever Expo exists in every heart. Safe journey. Okay. So as I roam this Expo here, all my equipment keeps disappearing. And so I thought to show and tell you how the 42 Flow Campout utility works. And okay, at this point, that is our show. If you like, please like and subscribe. We'll see you all around. Thanks for watching. I had a good last Sunday.